Welcome in, family. How are you guys doing today? So according to Finance Buzz, there are at least 16 items that you should stockpile now, like things to start buying right now. Okay, so I also have a store walkthrough in here just to show you ideas of things that you also can get. So let's go over their list and see if it matches up with some of the things that you may need, you already have, or you never even thought about. Let me know down below, if you could choose 16 items, what would those items be? Or if you could choose 10 items, what would those items be that have to be in your stockpile? So according to this article, it says you never know when you will need those things at a moment's notice. Natural disasters such as tornadoes, floods, and fires strike anytime, day or night. I've been telling you guys that myself. So right now, I'm in agreement with them. So they say that's why it makes sense to stockpile some of these items. Now, only if you use these items or only if you think you're going to need these items should you be stockpiling them, in my opinion. So not only can you save money on essentials by buying them in bulk, but you also will have the peace of mind of knowing that the items are there when you need them. Because me personally, I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Now, this is their list, so I'm going to read to you what they put on their list. So number one on their list is lighters and matches. It says, while sleepaway camp and scouts taught us how to make a fire, not everybody know how to make a fire. Without modern tools, keeping matches and lighters stocked is a better idea. And also, you guys, I'm going to add in there, if you're going to do that, make sure to add some waterproof matches and keep those in Ziploc bags or some kind of container where water cannot get to it. Number two on their list is cleaning supplies. Cleaning supplies can be a smart item to stockpile. Many antibacterial and cleansing items can sit on the shelf for a long time. However, note that the shelf life of bleach is much shorter than that of other cleaners. So keep that in mind. Definitely rotate through your items. That's always a good thing, so you know you're not going to have any kind of bad chemicals in there, because you don't want that leaching out into your food. And when you're storing, how you store your supplies does matter. Do not store your cleaning supplies at the bottom of the shelf when you got food up above it. Make sure those items are up high, so that way if any fumes come out, they're not into your food. So I store peanut butter. Peanut butter is number 3 on their list. Even though I have a child that is allergic, I have another child that is not allergic. And peanut butter is a good source of protein. So it says, unless someone in your immediate circle is allergic to peanut butter, you might want to keep a jar in your stockpile. Not only does peanut butter have a long shelf life, but it is a reliable source of protein that can make you feel full pretty quickly. Now, I will say peanut butter does have oils in it. So while they're saying it stores a long time, you need to be careful with that and make sure that you are definitely rotating through that, because that too can go rancid. Now, they also say that enjoying it yourself is good. Adding it to crackers, produce, breads, and desserts, that's awesome. But what they're saying, I didn't even know. I don't know if there's any truth to it, so y'all let me know in the comments. They're saying peanut butter can also be used to deodorize a space. Because personally, my daughter, if it's a strong smelling peanut butter, she cannot tolerate that because of her allergies. So definitely be careful with that. They're also saying that you can use it to clean leather. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever heard of that? I often tell you guys to use a tarp. Number 4 on their list is a tarp. So if you have never had to use a tarp during weather emergencies while camping, you might not know all the great ideas and things that you can actually do with a tarp. Waterproof blanket can do. So use it to build shelter or as an awning. Collect rainwater with it, or lay it under your tent, or items to guard them through the elements. I do want to apologize. My allergies are really bothering me right now. So number 5 on their list is white rice. Y'all saw me buy a huge bag of rice because I said I was running out of rice. So they're saying white rice is a great thing to keep in stock for its high caloric value. If stored uncooked properly, keep that in mind, properly, Some experts say it can last as long as 30 years. I store mine with bay leaves inside in 5-gallon containers because those bay leaves are going to keep the pest away. I also use the bay leaves in my food pantry to keep the pest away. Number 6 on their list is soap. And in this video, you'll see when I'm walking through the store, I'm showing you personal hygiene items. So definitely soap is on the list. So bar soap offers an inexpensive way, because you know the liquids, they cost more. Inexpensive way to keep hygiene alive and well. It is the least expensive type of soap and it stacks well. They say, pro tip, grab an unscented option so there is no question about whether it will age well. Next on the list, number 7, is toilet paper. Of course, they're going to have toilet paper on the list. Toilet paper is definitely on my list. So it says, when stocking up on toilet tissue, buy in bulk at stores like Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, or BJ's if you have one of those. This is one item you don't want to be caught without, definitely, especially if you come up with some kind of stomach bug. I don't know if they have medications in here, but y'all, please stockpile your medications. Like I said, stomach bug, make sure you have something for like antacids or Tums, something to coat your stomach with. Make sure you have pain, flu, cold medications, etc. Pain, I'll say that again because, you know, I hurt a lot. So different types, because you should be alternating. You should not just be taking Tylenol or not just be taking Advil. You should always flip-flop between the two as to not mess up your kidneys, okay? Number 7 on their list is dried beans and lentils. And if you don't eat lentils, you don't want to try lentils, don't buy lentils. That's how you save money. Don't buy stuff you're not going to eat. Like rice, they're saying the lentils have a long shelf life. So their cooking time may increase the longer you keep them, but stocking items like beans and lentils will keep protein consistent in your diet. They say, pro tip, put baking soda in the water when you soak your beans to help reduce intestinal gas. So that's good to know. And I tried to tell my daughter, because the baby had been having like stomach issues, and you know, old school me, got it from my mama, used it on them. They still living. If you have an issue with your stomach, take a teaspoon or 2 of baking soda, put that in some warm water and drink it. But she didn't do it. Oh well, you can't, you know, young kids. Number 9 on their list is pasta. Pasta also has a long shelf life, can have a long shelf life if you buy the right one. It can keep for over 10 years if sealed correctly and kept in a dry area. Number 10, feminine hygiene items. Like I said, you're going to see that in the video coming up. So if you're a woman, it says, I'm reading from their thing. It says, who has ever been stuck in a situation without feminine hygiene items, and you know you have, then you understand why this makes sense. Now, me personally, I don't have to use those anymore, okay? I got a partial done, but I remember those days, okay? And I was a heavy bleeder, all right? It says, do make sure to check up on the expiration dates. While feminine hygiene products have a longer shelf life, many last around 5 years. And for men, because they're saying for women. So in my opinion, men and women should buy feminine hygiene. You should buy tampons, at least 1 box. You should buy, if you're a man, you should buy pads, at least 1 bag, because you can use those in your first aid kits. You can also use the tampons to help start a fire if need be. So definitely many, many uses for those products. I need to take something for pain. Like I got a serious headache right now, y'all. So number 11 is pet food and medications. Thank goodness they got medications in here, y'all. It says, don't forget your furry friends, and I'll show you that in a video coming up. Yes, they can eat nutritious people food, but dry pet food and canned wet pet food is what they should have. So definitely try to stockpile that as well. So also number 12 is batteries. Always have batteries, different sizes. You never know when you're going to lose power or something not working and you need batteries for it. So number 13 is aluminum foil. Aluminum foil can come in handy for those, use it for different reasons. Not only can you prepare and store food in it, but you can also extend the life of a dull blade if you did not know, or use it as reflective strips, patches, and more. Sometimes when I have a pot that don't want to come clean, I use my aluminum foil, and it says right here, you can scrub items, clean it with the aluminum foil, improve radiator efficiency, and form a funnel out of it. The uses of foil are pretty far reaching. I think I like this article because number 14 is candy. I probably shouldn't like this article because it has candy in it, but candy is very important to have. Okay, hard candies can be a great thing to have on hand for an emergency, especially like mints and stuff like that if you got a diabetic in your house or whatever. So tasty sweets such as Jolly Ranchers, lollipops, mints, and other separately wrapped items, hard candy, can last a long time and help your hunger if you are rationing. Because going to church back in the day when I was a little girl, my mom would keep mints on her. I never really realized why, because nobody really cared for a mint. But if she gave us a mint, we definitely wasn't hungry while we were in church. At least I wasn't. So mints do come in handy, you guys. You got to have those grandma mints. And of course, we're at number 16 now. They say over-the-counter medications. Over-the-counter medications are great items to keep in stock. That means everything from Tylenol to Pepto-Bismol, medical tape and bandages, saline spray, and more. So I also, put things in there in case you hurt yourself. Like if you have a back sprain or one of those little wrist things that you put that on that list and store it up, you guys. So stock up on any medications that you may need, but stay aware of the expiration dates, definitely. Now this was their list, and of course I added some of my things in there, but if you have something that wasn't on there that you like, maybe put it down in the comments, because maybe it will be something that someone else didn't think of but actually need. So definitely get in those comments and chime in on this video as much as possible. And also, let's get into this store walkthrough. It's just a short one, okay? And if this video was helpful and useful and you like, girl, where you been with this video all my life? Go on and hit that like button, because that does help this video get out to more people and help them get started on their journey of self-sufficiency and having the items that they need in their home. If you didn't like this video, do me a favor. Please hit the thumbs down button. Okay? It lets me know I need to do better or I need to do more. Okay? So I'll see you in the next video, but we're about to do the store walkthrough now. So bye. So cousins, I made this video before I even saw this article, and the article definitely covered a lot of things that I actually showed you in this store. You want to stockpile pain medication, of course, but also cold and flu medications, allergy medications as well. And then over here you have your personal hygiene items that you want to get, your razors, your Q-tips, all those things. Definitely get your water. Get stocked up on that. Then over here, you have your toilet paper, paper towels, your infant formula, diapers, wipes. And you can use wipes for yourself as well. So think about all of those things. If they're not on your list, definitely add them to your list, because they can be used. Maybe you have family members that have children, and if they end up at your home, you'll have supplies for them as well. Over here is your household things that you need to be stocking up on. There are your batteries that I just showed you. You have trash bags, paper plates, cups, spoons, forks, because you don't want to really be washing dishes. And then if you end up having to cook outside, you have your charcoal, your pellets, your candles if you don't have power. And definitely every year, every season, check your filters and change them out if need be. Now over here is your dog food, cat food, whatever pet you have, definitely stock up on those things. Cleaning supplies like definitely add your cleaning supplies. So I hope this video was useful. Please hit that like, share it out with your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. I can never repay you for all you are and all you've done for me. I couldn't thank you enough. My worship could never measure how I feel. So I'll be an offering at the potter's wheel. I give you my life, I offer my best, a sacrifice. Whatever you ask, morning and night, and every hour that shall pass, it's yours to have and hold, to mold and shape. Lord, fill this place. So fill this place.